Hello everybody, Craig Birnbach here, and welcome to another edition of my video blog, Birnbach's Always Right. Today I want to talk about Cleveland Browns wide receiver Josh Gordon, who was suspended for an entire season for failing yet another drug test. We'll get back to the another part in a moment. And I got to tell all you people out there that are trying to defend Josh Gordon, stop. And all you people out there that are sitting there and using the Ray Rice 2-game suspension for domestic violence as evidence that the Josh Gordon suspension is over the top and wrong, stop. They're not related. First of all, let's give Roger Goodell and the NFL some credit. They finally changed their domestic violence policy. From now on, if you commit a domestic violence violation under the NFL code, you will be suspended for 6 games. Commit a second violation, you could be banned for life. So Roger Goodell realized, just like you and me, that 2-game suspension was ridiculous, and they've changed their policy. But it doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with what happened to Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon knew that if he failed another drug test, he would be suspended for an entire season. He knew that if he failed another drug test, he would be, well, giving up $1.4 million in salary. Yet that wasn't enough for him to avoid a situation where he failed another drug test. Now, Gordon says, hey, look at the number on that last test that I failed. It's so small, I think I got it from secondhand smoke. I didn't even smoke the pot. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. You still were in a situation where you had enough marijuana in your system to fail the drug test. Whether or not it's secondhand smoke or not, I don't care. You still, well, bad judgment. Gordon, though, doesn't want to take all the blame. Check out his quote. I'm very disappointed that the NFL and its hearing office didn't exercise better discretion and judgment in my case. Hey, Gordon, you're in no position to question anybody's judgment or discretion when it comes to your case, because it's your fault you failed. Listen, Josh Gordon didn't just fail one drug test. Look at his history. He got put in the system because he failed multiple drug tests. Last year, he was suspended for 2 games. Why? Because he failed a drug test. He said, oh, I had some cough syrup and it had codeine in it, and that's a banned substance. So that's why I failed. That's why I got 2 games. You got to know what's going in your body, especially when you're already in the NFL's drug system and you know you're going to get tested. First time Josh Gordon really got in trouble for marijuana back in college. He was at Baylor, didn't fail once, failed multiple drug tests, and therefore was suspended indefinitely by Baylor. He ended up transferring to another school and then deciding, heck, I'm going to the NFL. And that's where it looked like he turned his life around, because he's a heck of a football player. Last year, led the NFL in yardage receiving. That's awesome. But you know what? You might have a problem because you continually make bad decisions when it comes to drugs. Look, the argument that marijuana shouldn't be on the banned substance list, it's probably a good one. I'm not going to argue with that. I live in Oregon, where in just a few months, they might pass the law to make marijuana legal. Right up the road in Washington, it is legal. But it doesn't matter, because Josh Gordon, you live in the NFL's rules, in their nation, and it tells you you cannot smoke pot. And especially when you get put in the system, and if you fail another drug test, you're going to forfeit an entire year's salary and an entire year of your career. And the only person to blame for that is you, Josh Gordon. And how do I know that? Well, that's simple. Birnbach's always right.